Namaste Pisces, welcome back to my channel. This is Crystal, your High Priestess. So today we did get a what you don't see coming, which is the Two of Cups, the Ace of Wands. So you do have some type of soul tie or soulmate energy coming towards you. This might not necessarily mean is a partner or a soulmate. This could be a new job or career, or you move into a new location and you might really love where you're going, where you're heading, or entering a new relationship. You do have this King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. We do have two Queens. The King of Cups, my apologies, and you have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So you have the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Now, with this energy coming into the reading, Pisces, and Hermit mode, Pisces, I do see that some of us might be blocking some messages. Maybe you need a timeout. In the pre-shuffle for Pisces, for the daily reading, a lot of Pisces have been taking a break, all right? We have been honing into our higher self, or becoming more or highly intuitive, and you're just needing a whole new break. Now, this could also mean, Pisces, that some of us are cutting some people off, or messages are being delayed, or you're taking your time. I do see travel, or you might be with someone who have a different background, different culture. This is Major Arcana Virgo, okay? We also have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius in this World card. So it could be some type of like push or tug. Like you don't know where or what direction to go to. And I definitely see a lot of energy. You have options when it comes to relationships with people or work. Alright, so I do want to clarify this reading, Pisces. So let's see. I need a whole new deck of cards. So you guys, let me see. I didn't even get the candle burning this morning. But I do like the fact that we got a good positive reading right now. And, whoa. Let's see what's coming out and coming towards you. Okay. 8 of Cups, 4 of Wands, 11 of 11. The Tower is reverse. Transformation. Don't want the transformation. The Wheel of Karma. Tower moment. The Wheel of Fortune. Lucky twist of fate. All right, we could take some luck, right, Pisces? The Devil and Judgment. Wow. It landed on the 2 of Cups. So this is, you have someone who could be an angel and someone who could be the devil. I mean, don't we all have that in our energy, Pisces? So you're going to have a soulmate that come towards you, but maybe this is, let's clarify before we kind of jump to conclusions with this soulmate. I do see a lot of attraction here. And I see that you're taking your time. You're being cautious. Alright. We did have, today for the daily reading, we had the Hermit again and High Priestess. That means you're becoming highly intuitive and listening to your intuition. So this is earned rest for so it's taking a break. You know what I mean? Like you just need a whole break. And here's the Hangman here. Rewarded sacrifice. So you might receive some type of reward for everything that you've been doing in the world. If you're a healer, you work in a medical field, or if you're just a tarot reader. Why is the 2 of Cups for the Pisces here, Spirit? It landed in the upright. It was literally, and here's the happiness, 10 of Cups. I can't even make this up, you guys. Let me drink some coffee. Wow, Pisces. Absolutely beautiful. Here's the High Priestess and the Hermit again. Didn't even separate. This is what we got earlier today. And the daily reading for Pisces, High Priestess, and the Hermit was reversed. Alright, self-isolation. Again, kind of like decisive intuition. Indecisive, decisive intuition. Meaning you listen to your intuition. Self-isolation. So you kind of going into hiding. Alright, because you need to, and some of us could be having some dampened joy, which is the Sun reversed here. But you do have lovingly complete, which is the 10 of Cups, is happiness. But anyway, let's go back to this. Recognized opportunity. So again, if it's not a soulmate, soul tie, or whatever the case may be, Pisces, that is a new career or moving in a new direction that's unfamiliar to you, world. So you might be afraid to move. You might be afraid to like relocate. You might be afraid to enter into this relationship. Okay? Because you don't want to be burnt and left out in the cold like the others. So it's something you're passionate about. Ace of Wands. Let's see what this is. Who is this? The Wheel of Karma came right back out. I love it. Lucky twist of fate. Oh, wow, Pisces. Sagittarius season. Ace of Wands. Ooh, Pisces. It's getting hot in here. It's not literally hot. It's cold, but I feel the passion and the heat here. Someone is not trying to let go. Or you have this high attraction and here's the devil. Someone's not trying to let go. Here's the devil, control again. Destructive indulgence. Someone is not letting go and then the devil comes out. Okay, Pisces. Newfound clarity. Again, honing into intuition. Lucky twist of faith and love. Here's the Four of Swords. Taking a rest again. Earned a rest. 3 times coming out, Pisces. So some of us could need a rest. Take the rest that you so deserve and you think you need. Why is the King of Cups here for Pisces? The High Priestess. You, Pisces. Third eye. 10 of Coins. Abundance. Wow, look at that money. And karma coming in here. Some justice here. So if someone try to unjustly dampen you, ruin your career, ruin your YouTube channel, ruin your job, whatever the case may be, that person is getting karma here because Pisces have been waiting for that karma. Karma comes in here so fast. I'm also getting Pisces with the Hermit and the High Priestess. Someone could have said like, okay, well, you have all these individual minions or these little puppets in the world and they say, okay, I go to church and I'm this, I'm that, and it's a whole bunch of false prophets, but you can see right through it, right, Pisces, High Priestess? That's definitely another energy of saying that you are closing yourself out so you can think. You need to heal, and you're all about that generational wealth right now. And let's see, Queen of Cups to the Seven of Swords, hidden deceit. And the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So now you have a couple. King of Cups to the Queen of Cups, intuitive passion. So you got 3 queens, Pisces, masculine energy. You're honing into all of these options, or Pisces, got a lot of options, Pisces. You're not worried about anything, but you just don't trust, okay? It could be an Aries or Sag that you don't trust. Let's see what else. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Let's clarify it one more time. See what we get. The Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins. So we had the Queen of Cups. Now the Queen of Coins. Who is all these people, Pisces? Gee whiz. So the Queen of Wands. So you might be honing into all of this foolery and fuckery, Pisces. If someone is trying to pull one over on you, they're not going to be able to during this full moon because you're honing into your intuition. And here's the Knight of Coins, reverse. A lot of people here. Alright? Let me see what we got going on. Now, if it's not people, a lot of Pisces like to be alone. This could be naysayers. People talking about you. They don't even know you. Right, Pisces? Okay? The Magician and the Hermit. So, magic could be being done on you. Manifest and reward. The Hermit is reverse self-isolation. And you know, doing some black magic, dark magic on you, Pisces. Alright. Queen of Pentacles. Who is this? It could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo doing this. You have the Page of Swords. Disconnected information. Yeah. So, someone could be trying to collect information on you. Page of Swords is internet, Googling, searching, obsession. Alright. They're not going to find anything. Disconnected information, or that someone is getting wrong information on you and it's not the right information, but at this point you're just cutting people off. Believe what you want to believe. You don't have to prove yourself. Why is the Hermit here for Pisces? This Hermit just won't let go. Virgo. Why is the Hermit here? And it doesn't necessarily mean it's a Virgo. You got Virgo rising and you're just kind of like self-isolating. You're just sick and tired of the games. Let me close this out because the retention is saying, Pisces, that some people are not watching it longer than 8 minutes. Sometimes I get 14 minutes. So we're going to close this out. This is double whammy Virgo. Prosperous victory here. A Virgo twice, independent, single. Some of us are single. And listen, this Two of Cups, y'all probably telling me Crystal is not a partner. We're single. We're waiting for generational wealth. We're building generational wealth. Alright, 8 of Wands. Why is this messages here for Pisces? Okay, 8 of Coins reverse, problematic perfectionism, Virgo energy. So someone is looking for something perfect when it comes to a text message. Maybe you're overanalyzing messages coming in and out. Oh, what does this mean? You know, as Pisces, sometimes we could over investigate things until it's just so kind of like, it comes off like really crazy. Peaceful diplomacy. So you have the King of Cups and the Two of Wands. So what are you waiting for, Pisces? Go and get it. Travel. Some of us are afraid to open up and travel here, or get out in the world or date because of so many screw ups. Alright. Why is the World? What does this mean for Pisces? The World. Are we traveling? Okay. Queen of Wands. Oh, shoot, Pisces. Masculine Pisces. What are you doing? Masculine Pisces. Masculine could be a female Pisces too. So, there's a lot of people here. So, you're not stunting about nothing, Pisces. Some of us, maybe all of us, are having all these options and you're just sitting here like, who should I choose? Now, the question was, where are you going? Should you travel? Confident ambition. So the answer is a yes. Travel, Pisces, to figure out where you fit in life. Alright. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands twice. Aries or Sag. This could be Aries or Sag. You guys have different views on life. And this person might fall in love. But while they're falling in love with you, you're focused on money and growth. And you might be thinking about these other options, which is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, or Sag. I don't know, a Virgo too. So you know your story better than I do. High Priestess, another Pisces. You got Cancer here with the Two of Cups. So, what is the final advice? Here's the King of Cups again for Pisces. And then we're going to close this out. This is interesting. I want to do another spread as well. Oh, okay. Spirit has me going around the room to get this card. 4 of Cups. You have to cut down some of these cups, Pisces. You can't have arrogant wastefulness. So this is some of us wasting our time on people that just don't deserve our time. At the bottom, Judgment again in your favor in the World travel again in the Lovers. Pisces, y'all better get y'all travel on. Judgment, the 9 of Cups, letting down, putting down the drinking, the overindulging. Alright, travel, Judgment in the Lovers worlds. Again, if this is a love reading, you guys got different views on life with different backgrounds, and that's gonna make the connection. This is beautiful. One beautiful reading today. What's the final? And we're going to do one more spread. Third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. So that could be you, Pisces, telling that to your partner. There's a lot of people now. So, holding back. I should have expressed myself better. Third party could just be the person is having options. It doesn't mean that they're sleeping with the third party. Let's see what else. One more. Let's get one more for this reading. Missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. So this is someone who's holding back. They could have chosen a different person. We will always come back to each other, a reunion and reciprocity. So Pisces, someone is probably thinking they have time to come back and reignite this relationship with you. And these could be all of these individuals during the retrograde. You're like, whoa, what is this? You don't know who to choose. But you're quiet and you're quieting your mind so you could think peacefully. And you're going to make the good decision for yourself. I see the Wheel of Karma is beautiful, Pisces. So you know where you're going, what direction you're going into, and you're going to be happy with the good, bad, and the ugly decision. Okay, Pisces? So let's do another spread. I wish you the best. Namaste.